Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
V-Virus is a small card game based around the idea of deduction and bluffing. It leans heavily on the film adaptation of The Thing. If you remember that movie where somebody's infected but the infection can spread to other people, you will find that in this game. So you never actually know who is infected, or you don't think you know, and you're trying to make these deduce who is infected in order to figure out who's on your side and who's not. The game plays very quickly. It's all cards, and there's not a lot of extreme rules put onto this. You literally could play this with nearly anybody. It's a very straightforward, easy game to teach and to play. The paranoia from the game comes from that deduction and bluffing about who is infected as more people become infected as the game progresses to its natural conclusion. I found this game to be a pretty fun card game. If you're looking for something that's easy to play, you just need a few components, it travels very easily, and it has that party game feel to it, and you're a fan of The Thing, I think this will really fit that gaming scope for you that you can appreciate and understand and have a lot of fun with. It wasn't something that we decided to play because I think it plays better with more players. And we don't play a lot of games with more than 4. We just don't. I play a lot of games 2, a lot 3, and even maybe a little more with 4 than I do 3. And when you get to the bigger numbers of people, we just don't usually have nights like that. And if we do, I don't know if this is one we necessarily would reach to with the people that we play with. If you have more science fiction guys or women who like to play like The Thing and enjoy that and want to lean into it, this will be a really good game for you to enjoy. It's going to be a purge for us, but I stand by it. This is a fairly good game. Here is V-Virus. This is a little small box that you're going to have, and on the back of it gives a very good description of the game, what it looks like, and what you're looking into, and the times and stuff. I do like the presentation of this box. I don't like the logo. I think the logo is fine. I like it, but it doesn't really fit with the motif that we're going with this. So the cards just kind of fit in here. You're going to have a couple stacks. The artwork is okay. I mean, it's very clip art-ish on these hands. It's just kind of silly art, but it's fine because this is the type of game that you're getting it for the game itself. You can see the health that you're going to have here, and then you're going to have all of the little things that you'll have and the clip art. This will be the viruses, as you can see as you go through. The backs, etc. So they feel great in the hand. I do like the finish on these, but the artwork is not probably what you're looking for. Here's a rule book. It's going to spread out like a pamphlet or an old map. You're going to have the abilities listed. You're going to have a little bit of a card breakdown. If things are upside down here, I'm not really too crazy about that. This side is going to be the components with no pictures, blah, but it's not too hard with this game. Set up right here, based on the number of players, the cards, etc. you're going to have, how to play, and a breakdown of the objective. So very easy game. Not too hard. I'm not really a big fan of map type or pamphlet type rule books. So first thing to do is separate the gloves, the virus, the hit point cards, and the vaccine. Then you're going to have a little chart based on the number of players, and you'll add certain cards in. So you'll take, for let's say a 4-player game, you're going to take 8 of these glove cards. Then you'll take all of the remaining cards, and you'll take the glove cards, and you'll shuffle this big stack together, leaving out these cards that you see here. Then you're going to take one virus card and put it within the top 15 cards of the deck, and you'll shuffle that in. Then you'll take the vaccine card and put it in the bottom 15 cards of the deck. So right now I have a stack of deck with a number of gloves in it assigned by the player count, one virus in the top 15 and the vaccine in the bottom 15. Each player will get a hit point card with the 4 hit points up on it. Each person will receive 2 of these virus cards. And then you'll draw a number of cards based on the player count. In this case, the 4-player game, you will draw 4 cards from the top. Now, these will be hidden from the other players, and I'll tell you right here how many cards you have and how many viruses you start out in your hand. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to have your hand of cards here, and you're going to have your health. On a turn, you will draw 1 card from the pile of deck and add it into your hand of cards. So what you can do is one of 3 actions. I could take a weapon, either this or one of the knives, and I could attack another player. If I have an X-ray card, I can look at somebody else's hand to see what cards that they have. Or I can exchange a card with another player, but I cannot exchange a virus card. So I could not get rid of one of these in that way. So attack, look at their cards, or trade with somebody else, but it cannot be a virus card. If in the rare circumstance you don't have any cards except you have 3 virus cards, then you would simply skip your turn and not be able to take one. There are cards that will allow you to draw additional cards or maybe cure cards, and you can play these at any time during your turn. At the end of your turn, if you have more than 7 cards, you must discard down to 7. Anytime you receive damage, you will simply kind of turn this and track your damage on the health card until you are dead. You will simply flip this over, and now you are out of the game. If the last infected player is eliminated, the game ends, and eliminated players will tell if the game ends or not. If you're infected, you want to spread the virus to all the survivors, and once they think all the players are infected, they declare victory. If they are wrong, then the game would continue. If they are correct, then you would win the game as an infected player. Everybody's going to start out with 2 viruses in the game. If you ever receive a third one, you will become infected and be trying to infect the other players as you play through the game. The only card that can keep you from being infected is the gloves. If you have the glove card and somebody gives you an infection card or a virus card, you will not be infected because the gloves will prevent that from happening. If you have the vaccine card, you can use this to get rid of all of your virus cards, and then you would shuffle this back into the deck. If you use the gun or the knife on somebody as an action, you simply will take one of their health away, and that's how you can start to kill these people off. There are shield cards that would prevent that attack from occurring. And then the medicine will increase your health back up if you haven't died yet. And that's a quick overview of how you play V-Virus. It's all about hand management, either trying to become affected or not until you win or lose the game. Who should buy this game? Somebody who's looking to play in a larger group. You like the thing or a fan of that. I think that really kind of leans into that and plays into that. And I think you'll have a good time with it. As for us, I don't feel like it really fit the niche for us, but I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this one if you give it a shot. Should be a good price point, not a lot of components, and very travel friendly. Purge for us, though.